So you just got the Samsung S22 Ultra and now you need a case for it, but you don't really want to break the bank. Stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 favorite cases for the S22 Ultra, all under $20 and all that come with cutouts to show off this beautiful camera right here. Anyways, let's get right into it. What's happening YouTube? Caesar Rendon here and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button for me. So I'm gonna get right into it. All these cases are gonna be in the description below and I did get all of these cases off of Amazon. So if you have Prime, all of them are gonna be eligible for 2-day shipping. And I'm gonna get started with the very first case. I'm gonna rank these from my favorite cases to my least favorite cases, but I still love. They're just kind of flimsy. Anyways, let's get right into it. So the very first case is this one right here. This one I actually got off of Amazon and I love it because the color is really, really beautiful and the cutouts go perfectly with the phone. Now, whenever I do put my phone in here, let me kind of just show you. It's really easy to get in, but the cutouts go perfectly with the camera. It looks really, really sick. Another thing that I love about this case is just the sides where the buttons are, they got a little bit of texture to them. So whenever you click on a button, it just feels really, really good and really, really premium. You actually have these little rest spots for your fingers on the side, and it just makes it feel really, really comfortable. This case overall is by far my favorite case because of the price, because of the way it protects my phone, but also just the way it feels on my hand. Like I said, when holding the phone and when touching these buttons, feels really good. There is wireless charging, so your phone can wirelessly charge through here, or you could charge somebody else's phone. And whenever taking out the S Pen, I literally have no problems. These cutouts on this phone case are amazing, and this is by far my favorite phone case. So number 1 definitely goes to this one right here. I highly recommend it. Now, the second case I want to talk to you about is this one right here. And this one is from Spigen. I am not sponsored by any of these brands, but this one is my second favorite just because it is very, very durable. It's not too flimsy compared to some of the other cases that we're going to go through today. When on the phone, it does look really, really good with the camera cutouts. Let me put this on there. There you go. It fits perfectly. I love this phone because of the camera and I don't want to get a case that kind of hides its character. And this one does a really, really good job around that camera and around the cutouts of the phone. Now, when it comes to the sides, you don't have the rest space on your fingers, so it's just gonna feel, like your regular phone. But what you do still have is a little bit of texture on that power button right there. And then when it comes to the volume buttons, you do have a little rise. But with that being said, it still doesn't feel as good to me as this first one. But for $17.99, this one comes in black and gunmetal, which is the one I have, or you can just get full on black, or there's a burgundy with like a rose gold color, which looks really, really sick too. Now, the next case I want to talk about is literally from the same brand, and it's a few dollars cheaper, but if you like more of a slick feel to your phone and not really too much texture like we had with these two cases, this one may be the one for you. So this is from Spigen. Again, this one does come in the green color, which is this one right here. As you can see, very minimalistic. The case feels really smooth. On pretty much none of these cases, you're not going to see any fingerprints, but the cutouts are amazing. It does show off the camera really, really well. And if you do have the green version of this phone, it kind of matches the back. And that is what I like. But with these cutouts, you'll see that there's just a little bit of space between these two cameras. So if your phone is a different color, it may look a little different compared to mine, but the green goes with the case very, very well. Now, the cutouts are still super fantastic. And what I love about these specifically is that you can see a little bit of like razivity when it comes to the lens. So if this phone does fall and it hits the lens, there's a little bit of a protection covering the cameras on this case. Now, don't get me wrong, there is a little bit of texture when it comes to these power buttons right here, but nothing too crazy, nothing that I was really wowed over like the other two cases. But I must say, if you do like something minimalistic, this one is the way to go. This one does still have wireless charging and super easy to take out your S Pen as well. The cutouts at the bottom are great. As far as protection, since it is a little bit thinner compared to these two, probably not going to be as much protection. Now, the next case I want to talk to you about is going to be a little bit lower in price. This one comes out to $10.99, and a lot of the cases I showed you don't really have too many designs or pictures on them. So this one that I got is probably one of my favorite cases. You do have some sick cutouts, and what I love about it is I'm obsessed with, like, you know, space, astronauts, and all that good stuff. So it does have a little spaceman right here. There are a lot of different designs when it comes to this spaceman, but it's not going to be as durable compared to this one. Like, I showed you how that one moved. This one is a lot more flimsy. But it still does do what it has to do. So if you drop your phone, you get a little bit of protection, but obviously not as much as the other two. And this one, the edges, you could see the corners are really, really sharp. I love it because it makes the phone look really, really cool. Something else I love about this case right here is just the fact that on the side, you have like these little designs. Like you have little planets and a spaceship and a flag. No texture on the side buttons. Still, wireless charging is available. If you do like space and you do like cool little designs, I highly recommend something like this. $10. It's not bad. They have this one in this color. They have a cream color. They have like a baby blue color, I believe. A lot of different designs and a lot of different colors with each design. Another thing with this case is that you can definitely see the cutouts on the camera. Like I said, all the cases I'm showing are gonna have the camera cutouts, and it kind of integrates into the picture, which is really, really dope. I love the case, and I love how lightweight it is too. It's very, very slim, so when taking it out of my pocket, it's not too much of a hassle compared to this first case right here, which is still slim, but this one definitely takes the title. This one is one of my favorite cases too. I would rank this number 2. The only reason why I didn't is because it's not as durable as the other ones that I've showed in the video already. So keep that in mind. If you like cool pictures like this, I definitely think this one is the one for you. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Now, the very last case that I want to talk to you about is going to be this one right here. Now, I love this one because it's super slim, super minimalistic, and this one comes in at $18.99. And for $18.99, you could get this one, and there's a whole bunch of other colors. I got orange because it's very different and looks super sick, but there's green, there's blue, there's red. There is literally so many colors. Now, this phone case out of all of them is by far the flimsiest phone case that you can buy. Why I like it is because there's so many different options for this phone case. You still have wireless charging, and it's still super duper slim. And it's $10 less or $15 less compared to the Samsung one that they have out, which is very, very similar. But when putting this case on the phone, it does look really, really sick. But I don't know how I feel about this little square right here. I mean, there is a little bit of razivity on the cameras. So if your phone does drop on that side, you're okay. But I don't know. I just don't know if I like it. I like just having those circles there. Anyways, let's move on. There is no texture when it comes to the buttons on the side. It's pretty much just a raise, which is cool, but not as amazing as feeling that texture whenever you push a button. Like, just feels really, really good. And this case is also able to wireless charge your phone or somebody else's phone. And when it comes to the cutouts, they are really, really good. Super easy to take out the S Pen and doesn't leave any fingerprints. I saved this one for last because it is not the most durable. I mean, there's like a little bit of raise when it comes to the screen, just at the top and the bottom. So I feel like if you drop this phone in this case, may not be the best idea, which is why I think for the overall best price and the best durability and comfort, this case right here is the way to go. So with everything being said, let me know which case is your favorite out of these 5 right here. Or if I didn't even mention a case that you love, let me know one of your favorite cases down in the comments below. Even if it's not under $20, like, that's fine. A good case is a good case, and at the end of the day, you just want your phone protected. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for all your support. We are almost at 5,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 10, but really everybody's support really means a lot. So if you could please go ahead, like, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day, okay? I'll catch you next time. Peace.